Hello everyone and welcome to another horrific review. Dale and I are back as we continue our look at New Zealand horror with Wellington Paranormal. Sergeant Macca and Officers Minogue and O'Leary are members of the Wellington Paranormal Investigation Unit, New Zealand Police. Their job is to investigate paranormal phenomena. We are back. We are on season 3 now. Trucking along.
I know, and there's only 4 seasons.
Yeah, and we've been spacing these out, so we'd have had this done in a couple of weeks. But
yeah,
I think it's good spacing these out because it gives us a chance to sort of reset and then revisit rather than getting burnt out.
Yep, love it that way. But it is very hard to stop binging. So yeah, but that's cool.
Yeah, that's the problem, isn't it? It's the temptation to binge everything, but then one thing I noticed about doing like entire series is something like 4 or 5 series in a row is you do get kind of burnt out and you lose some of it because you're just trying to get through to the next one. You forget a lot of what's happened before. Yes,
definitely. Because there's lots of little golden nuggets going on in there, and you don't want to miss them. So, it's great to space them out. I love Wellington Paranormal. It's so cool.
It is. They've definitely got their groove. Like for the odd episode that might sort of fluff it, generally they know what they're doing, and
they get better and better. Yeah, they're getting better and better with each other.
You see from the first season, they've really tightened up, and they've figured out what not to too long or what to not to overextend, and the sort of jokes that land and the ones that don't.
Yep.
Yeah. So we're starting off with Maero. Not right, Maero?
Maero? I think you're right. Yeah. Yep.
Sorry, I butcher everything. Pronunciation.
Oh, yeah, I do too.
But good old episode with an influencer in the woods. What could go wrong, eh?
Oh, yeah, what could go wrong? Typical. Brilliant.
I never twigged with the whole influencer side of things on social media.
No.
I don't get it. I know it's aimed at young people. I know it's aimed at kids and stuff, but even when I was a kid, it wouldn't be the sort of stuff I'd watch.
No. I tend to like watching influencers when something goes wrong. When something goes wrong with them. Other than that, no, I don't mind. I'm not interested.
It's like skateboarders back in the day.
It's like what?
Skateboarders back in the day.
Oh.
They're a group that really annoyed me. I just don't like them. I don't like their jib. I don't like the way they talk, the way they flop about, and their clothes they wear.
Yeah.
Just everything about them irritates me. So I used to love watching skateboarders get smashed because.
Oh. Yo.
And then they became snowboarders. Then they became parkour. It's the same sort of person, the same look, the same gangly build to them.
Yes. I know. Yeah. This is a really interesting way to start the episode. This is actually one of the only ones that started like this. So I found that quite interesting. I was like, are you putting an ad on? What? Why are you putting ads on? What? I thought it was an ad, and then I clicked. Oh God. Yeah. Influencer in the woods.
Yeah. So going through the woods and all my lovelies and this and that and stuff, and I reckon if I started doing that to our audience, I'd get abused.
Yeah, you would.
I don't think our audience struck with that sort of stuff. Like, hello, my little horrorific, so my beautiful little horror fans, welcome back. God, everybody, go.
Exactly. Oh Christ. Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't be like that either.
No, God, that would be that'd be the sign to give up. If somebody said, if you want to be successful, that's what you have to be. Nah, sorry, done.
Quit.
God, what's the worst sort of influence? The ones that try to tell you how to be a successful YouTuber? The oldest scam of all, the selling of courses?
Right, yes.
Like, and that's been around since the year dot. You join this course, you'll be a mega millionaire. Like, they used to do it. Do you remember the back of magazines and telephone scams and stuff? As long as there's been a way to reach people, TV ads.
Yes. Yeah. God, yeah.
Super
I get it.
polished.
Yep.
And there's just a fakeness about them.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You think it's like a scripted and all that sort of stuff, but it's not supposed to be. But it seems like it is. Yeah, yeah. I don't know. All this vlogging stuff, I don't get it. I just, why would people want to know what I do during the day?
I suppose each to their own. You know what I mean? At the same time, if somebody's that's their outlet and people that have an audience for it, can't slag them off. I'd rather they do that than just hang around street corners.
Yeah, exactly. And they're doing things they love doing, like, some of them are vlogging, going around the world and trying different foods and all that sort of thing. I kind of like watching some of those and separate, or what do you call it, trips or whatever. They're pretty cool, but it just gets a bit boring after a while. You've got to have a real big fan base, eh?
Yeah, it gets very repetitive.
Exactly. So, but yeah, no, this guy was the epitome of an influencer, very much.
Yeah.
God.
Like every cheesy line.
Worst. Yep.
I hate that as well. You know that every 5 seconds, like and subscribe and share, like and subscribe. And
yes.
That would drive me nuts if I had to do that. Like, obviously, sign off and do the type of things and all, but at the same time, I'm not going to sit here the whole episode. I'm here to have a conversation.
Yeah.
And if anyone joins in the chat, have a conversation with them about what we're talking about.
Yeah.
If you're just sitting there going, like my stuff, give money, like stuff, give money, that's not even content.
No, it's not. No.
It's almost like borderline hypnosis, isn't it? You will empty your wallet, look into my eyes, exactly. Empty your wallet, do it.
Donate, Patreon. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's all that Instagram, TikTok stuff, right?
Oh yeah, it's all
which I'm not involved in. No. Yeah, funny.
But no, I was having a random video showed up. I know we're on it. Well, we're not really on a tangent because we're talking about the whole influencer social media because we're both part of it as well. We both use social media.
Yeah, we are.
Both got channels. We're part of the game.
Yeah, we are a little bit.
We're more into the commentator space, and that's a whole thing on its own. And you see bad actors there too. The edge lords at the shells, and just stirring it up, using their commenting space to do that. So bad actors, every field you've always got the bad actors, and I'm always conscious not to be that. Just try and be as true as you can.
Yeah.
What was it? Somebody was talking about letting YouTube find your audience for you, and if you interfere by like getting families and friends and stuff to join in the early days, that messes up the algorithm. And even if you post the other like Facebook and stuff and share episodes, that actually goes against you because it's not being found through the normal channels, so it actually messes up the whole algorithm. And I never thought about it that way before.
Oh my goodness! Really?
Yeah,
I didn't know. That didn't cross my bloody mind.
It's a little notice, I guess. And I don't think I'd ever watch this person's content in a million years. It's just not my radar. But popped up the video, watched it, and then thought about going, bloody hell, is that right? It's if you've got one set of bots fighting another set of bots, to do stuff and it messes up.
Wow, yeah.
And I work sort of with data for years, and you always get that anomalous bit of information. Something's not just quite right, and it messes up all your charts and everything else until you fix it. And
oh god,
that's what this is. It's just a massive database. I think all the back stuff.
Wow. Oh my god. Yeah, that's so weird. Yes.
But then again, if you just focus on all that stuff, you put your head away as well.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like, the big thing at the moment is, you have to have the right title and the right thumbnail. If you don't, then you don't go anywhere. And it's like, well, that's a lot of clickbaity shit.
Yeah.
I'd rather not.
Yeah. No, I get messages from people wanting to take over my channel and do SOE and all this sort of stuff. I'm like, well, I don't want more views or subscribers. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just doing reviews, for crying out loud. I'm not doing anything major or going out and filming the world or, You know,
No, but even that, you want people to come to your channel because they come to your channel.
Well, yeah, that's right. I don't want anyone in the background doing any work and stuff like that. And no. I mean, I can understand if I was aiming for 1 million, 2 million subscribers, you know, like, you know, paranormal investigators and all those crime teams and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I guess it's just what you want to do with your life, really. You know, if you want to, make money.
Somebody. Back to what I said about the influencers with the courses, there's always somebody offering, you pay me money, I make you rich. No, the only person getting rich is you.
Exactly. Right.
You know, it always seems to be, it's the whole pyramid scheme, you know, one of the oldest scams since the dawn of time.
It is. Yes, gosh.
Yeah. But that's what this whole thing with the influencer, that's just what I think of, just that the whole crass side of the social media sphere. You know, it's that side of that line I do not want to cross. It just brings all that up, going, oh God, no.
Yes. Oh, congratulations on 800 subscribers. That's freaking amazing.
Plus along.
Yes.
811 now or something. You know, it's gone back to actually growing again.
Yes, and your channel, I can find it easy as now. So I don't know what happened there, but it's all come back around again.
All of December.
Yes.
Half of November, all of December, everything was at a standstill. It didn't even make sense.
It was very weird. I couldn't find you. Just very strange. And then now it's like completely different. I think, I don't know what happened, but you kicked the algorithm in again.
Well, I didn't do anything. I just kept, you know what I mean? We just keep going on. But it's whatever they're doing in the background.
Yeah, well, that's true, but weird. And Facebook had a purge this week, so they got rid of loads and loads of members from people's groups, and YouTube does their purging twice a year as well. So whenever that's going to happen, so that's when they just
how many subscribe. You know what I mean? There's always games that like make the numbers like fake.
Yeah, well, that's true.
I'd rather have 800 active members who actually enjoy what we do.
Yes.
Than 10,000 fake ones. Because what's the point?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think I've said it before. I'd rather have 3 or 4 people in the chat who are actually watched what we're about to talk about.
Yeah.
And engaging with us, you know, in conversation than having a load of fake bots or somebody. God, when Steve and I were doing our episodes, there was this idiot came on for about 3 weeks in a row on Twitch. They kept popping up in the chat. And they weren't there to actually talk about the episodes. They're trying to sell animations. I'd really love to do animations for your channel. Are you not answering me? It's like we're having a conversation. And you could just tell it was just somebody there to sell stuff. And you're just like, go away.
In your chat. That sucks.
Yeah, but that's, you know what I mean? There's always the people, and that's back to this whole influencer thing of, you know, rinse, get as much money out of people as possible, scam, rinse, and do whatever, and they've got that sort of fake voice about them. Oh, I love these, like and subscribe, and this one, even when the creature attacks him, and right at the very last, don't forget to like and subscribe. It's getting dragged away.
Yeah, I know. That was brilliant. Oh my goodness. It just says it all, doesn't it?
Words.
Yeah, they're your last words.
You need to
subscribe.
Yeah.
That's what he'll have it on his tombstone. Like and subscribe.
You need to really question what you're doing with your life.
Yeah.
This whole thing, take it in context of what it is. But oh my God, if you're sitting like pulling your hair out, oops, right, well, if you've got
if you've
got any, over, oh no, somebody unsubscribed today, oh no, my viewership, oh God, you just,
oh God, I know, that's terrible. I just couldn't live like that. They must have a lot of time up there in their hands, you know. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's just their one trick pony. Hey, Chris, what we did in the shadows recently ended. Yeah, we're still in season 2, aren't we?
No,
we're on
Season 3.
Oh, we're on season 3, right? So
yeah,
we've quite a bit to go.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyone that's finished and wants to revisit, we're right back. We're going right back, and we've purposely not jumped ahead.
Nope.
So we're just going along, or doing our 3 episodes, doing a stream, and waiting. So I've avoided any what we do in the shadows spoiler talk.
Yes,
because don't want to ruin it. I want to experience it again as if it's the first time, which I think I'm past now where I'm caught up to.
Oh, excellent.
So this is all brand new now because I'd only got up to, I think, season 3 and I didn't see the resolution with Guillermo, what happened there, with the Van Helsing thing. So I'm brand new, so I'm enjoying this.
Yeah.
It's the same as this. Like you said, Dale, we could just binge these in a weekend.
Quite easily. Yep.
I think this is making it last longer and giving us more of an appreciation.
Oh, it is. Definitely. Episode by episode is the best way to do it. Yeah. Otherwise, you miss things.
We've got them. We'll go to the... I love the morning briefings in this show.
Yeah.
I think that's the bit that's the most subtle comedy and through a lot of thought goes into.
Yes. It's one of their main... I don't know, things that they do in this series. I think it's quite cool, because obviously they're mocking everybody else's, morning briefings, American TV, American, I don't know. So it's cool. It's cool. They always have something funny in there, that's for sure. In this one, oh my God.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, in this case, it's talking about regulation jumpers and, of course, Parker. They've been building Parker up as a character.
They have, yeah.
And it's not taking over the show, but it's like a side joke going on, just...
It is. It's good. I love that side story going on with him because he's so unpredictable. Have you noticed? He's very unpredictable. So, I wonder what's going to happen with him.
He's somebody you don't want to wake up in the middle of the night and have him stand at the end of your bed.
Oh, God, no. I'd have a heart attack.
He's the sort of person you would expect to be standing at the end of your bed staring at you in the middle of the night.
Yeah. I was just watching you sleep to make sure you're okay. Oh, my God. Get out of my room, you creepoid.
But my mum doesn't mind when I do it with her. You could just picture the dialogue, couldn't you?
Yes, absolutely. And that ridiculous woolen bloody jersey.
And then he throws his own mum under the bus. Well, when my mum washed my jersey, she put it on too high and it shrunk, and you're like, really?
Oh, poor mum. I know, he throws her under the bus a couple of times. But oh, man. Could you just imagine the police walking around in woolen jumpers? That'd be the laughing stock. Oh my God. No.
God.
Terrible. It was bloody ugly. Poor guy. It's like those people that have to wear
Where did they find that?
Somebody knitted it. Obviously.
Did somebody knit that for the show, do you think?
I think so. I think someone knitted it for the show. I mean, they must have done something, unless you can manufacture them somewhere, but I don't know how you can do that. That's, really well done. Yeah.
Bozo the Clown's jumper factory, Oh, God, the static of that as well. Imagine wearing that, with all the furry, you know what I mean? That would be just gathering a static electric charge.
Yeah, exactly. You'd electrocute everyone you touch.
Yeah. Like a force field around you.
Yeah. Not a bad idea, actually.
But good. And then they're all laughing at Parker, but something that should be brought up is Smith's mustache. That should be against regulation. That thing is, I don't know what he was doing with that thing. That was going all over the place.
I don't know.
Just stapled to his top lip.
I know, right? Oh my God, that was ridiculous.
That's why it was facial hair, because that's kind of how I look anytime I've tried. This thing just...
We have really, oh my God, no. We have this thing over here called Movember, which is in November, and
I think it's a worldwide thing.
Yeah, I think that's what they were.
For prostate cancer or something, isn't it?
Yeah, Cancer
Yeah.
Society or something, I think it is. Yeah, so funny. I don't know. So it could have had something to do with that. But yeah. So yeah. But, I really enjoy the briefings. I think Sergeant Marker is so funny. He's just hilarious. He just, I don't know.
And this is the one he's looking for a flatmate, isn't it?
Yeah, God.
Yeah.
No,
And
not this
no,
one.
it's not this one.
No.
All right, okay, I'm
It's
jumping
not this
ahead,
one.
right?
Is it? No, it's not this one. No. This was about his jersey. Yeah,
Yeah, this is the
That
Jersey one.
was.
But there's always something, they're just the briefings. It's
They kind
something
of
the show
mingle
has.
in. Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. And of course now they're going out. They got the missing person report, so they're going out to the woods, and they meet the ranger.
Wow, Rhys Darby. God, he's awesome, isn't he? I love Rhys Darby. Did he do a cameo in What We Do in the Shadows? I think he may have. Yeah, I think he may have done a cameo. I'll have to look it up again. Yeah.
I would say so, because they seem to be pulling in. Like, there's even people I recognize from other shows have popped up.
Yes, good.
And you're like, yeah, it would make sense, wouldn't it? If you're all part of that
yes.
sort of little community, or part of the circuit, yeah, you're going to jump on board and get involved.
Yeah, even the top twins, one of the top twins, obviously you know who they are.
Not familiar.
Oh, they're the twins. They're the funny twins that do comical. They've been around for like 40 years or something. Yeah, well, she plays what's her face? It's O'Leary's mum in this one.
Oh, right.
So
right.
yeah, so they've brought her on, and she's very, very popular. So yeah, they've been around for donkey's years since I was a kid.
All right, no, it's just not a big comedy
you look them up. You'll know who they are. You shouldn't. Yeah, when you look it up, you'll know. Mm-hmm. You'll go, oh yeah. But yeah. So yeah, no, cool.
But what was it? Yeah, Twigs. That's our equivalent of a homicide here and blah blah blah. And if somebody letters, well, that's the equivalent of this, and that's I'm the big dog.
Psychopath. Yeah. What? I wonder if Rhys Darby did that one himself, like as in had some input into it, because it's definitely it's off the path of what they usually talk about.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I found that quite cool. There
was cool. A bit of that. Remember the one that had their offshore police department, that's one bloke.
Oh yeah.
And they had a bit of that, the sort of the ribbon of the different, this is my domain sort of thing,
Yes, true. Yeah.
But interdepartmental banter, of I'm the big dog is always a thing, and it's always tragic to watch, because there's people like that.
It's sad. It is. It's just it's terrible.
Like when I used to do work I used to do, it was like you come in and every department think their problems were unique.
God.
And you're like, no, seen this 20 times before. It's not.
Yeah.
No, but this is us. We are this. And you're like, nah, no, you're not. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
And then they get all uppity about it, and you're like, nah.
Yeah. The truth hurts, eh?
It's just, I don't know if it's human nature or just a limited person or what. I just don't get it.
Yeah,
it's the same as the whole influencer thing. It's like that whole thing of my little tiny bubble world is everything.
Yeah.
Like even us here, we're like, we're a drop in the ocean. And I appreciate that. You just got to make your little drop a bit shinier, or be a quality drop, and hope for the best.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely.
But I've seen this sort of like talk in real time, and that just had me in stitches, because it's true.
Yep. I know. This is a good
really
one.
Bad in the army. I'm this red, we do this, blah 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 blah, but we do this, so blah blah blah, and I couldn't get involved, so I just started going, hearing the elevator music.
Wow. Far out.
Because I just couldn't be bothered.
It's terrible.
And then you realize that's all these people have. There's proper like
Oh,
institutionalized folks that are just nothing else and
yes.
no personality. So when you hear
Yeah.
the same 10 jokes, the
Yeah.
departmental jokes, if that makes sense, over and over again, the
Yeah.
same nicknames over and over again, it doesn't change, it doesn't progress. Nobody's inventive. They just repeat the
It's still the
line.
same. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah. Yes. It's very common. Very common.
So they're going to spend the night in the woods.
Idiots.
And
Nobody goes into the woods anymore.
no, but I love the police backpacks. They were brilliant.
Oh, God. They were. They don't have them, but yeah, they were.
No, well, they're just obviously stapled over the ones. But it took me a minute to take on to what they were. I was sort of watching the scenes and like, oh, hang on a minute. And then realized that they had the police backpacks. You're just like,
yeah, I know. It's cool. Yeah. Random.
yeah, but it's those little things.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean. These little golden nuggets just thrown in there, and if you do binge, you will miss these little things, or you'll forget about them. I mean, the ranger walking through the woods and what he's talking about. I mean, oh my God, that was insane conversation.
Oh, the stealth sticks.
Yes. Oh
Look,
my
it's
God,
hidden behind the leaves, and if you run fast, it'll stab you in the eye, see?
that looked like a lethal bloody twig. That's for sure. Yeah,
I think
he's
they might have
quite right
that.
though. Eh?
I think they might have sharpened it for the purpose of that.
I think so. Yeah.
And the whole joke with getting like O'Leary was the only one that was like eye hype, but look, it's waiting for you.
I know. Poor O'Leary.
I think she gets a joke. She's in the joke.
Oh yeah,
I think she
absolutely.
writes. I think she's one of the writers as well.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised. No, maybe she improvises. I don't know, but she's cool.
It's either really well written or there's a bit of improv because it just feels as if it is off the cuff, doesn't it?
It does feel off the cuff. It does. Yeah. So, very interesting. Wish there was a fly on the wall.
That's why I never liked. Do you know your standard sitcoms?
Yep.
All that I just couldn't.
All scripted.
Just horrible.
Yep.
Friends, Big Bang Theory, Seinfeld, Cheers. The only one I ever liked back in the day was Married with Children.
Yeah, that was funny.
That's the only one that even now I could still laugh at.
Yeah, it's dirty and gross and funny at the same time. Yeah. It was good. Yeah,
but the rest,
no important issues. Yeah. Nah.
I don't think there was ever one like you could just go because it was just felt so fake and plastic.
It is fake. It is. It's so crappy. It's so crappy. Oh, God.
But this is fake. You know what I mean? That's the thing. This is fake too. But there is a sense of humor. But these are people with a sense of humor. I think you can tell the difference.
Oh, yeah.
Not somebody who's got in a focus group of what is a sense of humor. What do our surveys tell us that the audience will laugh at?
Yeah. Oh, my God.
I think that's the difference.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Macca's hastily put together HQ was brilliant.
Yeah, wasn't it? Very well done.
Like, there's no way. That's a team of 5 people bringing all that and putting it together.
Oh, yeah, but no, he did it all by himself. I like that, though. It made it look like they were actually in their headquarters because they were in the same set, obviously, and pretending they were in the tent, but that was quite well done. Yeah, I thought that was cool.
It worked though.
Yeah, what a cool. Yeah, it did. But obviously, you could tell that. I mean, why? Yeah, he didn't move everything in, but it looked legit.
He just did the filing cabinets. If he had to move the filing cabinets in as well, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, this is really well done. Yeah, that was cool. What a cool place to tent camp.
I think what the joke is as well, that these people are obsessed with being police officers. It's their entire being.
Yes.
And that's been a lot of jokes throughout this, that if they weren't cops, they wouldn't know what else to be.
No, I don't think so. I mean, I can't see O'Leary being a teacher or
and I think that's
a doctor.
that's the joke.
Yes. Yeah.
Yep. And then we've got Bacca's theories about it being a werewolf and stuff.
Oh, very good. But yeah, it did go on a little bit too long. But yeah, I like that. Yeah, his crazy theories. I know somebody else who has crazy theories.
Funny enough, one of hers a bit of influence here.
Yeah, I wonder.
But yeah, he's got all the charts and stuff and the lines drawn and everything else, and then completely gets it wrong.
Yeah. Way off. Very good though. Very good. Very good police work.
Yep. But where I didn't expect it to go was the magic mushroom scene.
Oh my god, that was brilliant. My tummy was so sore. I couldn't stop laughing. Oh my god, what an idiot. I looked so crazy. That was so funny.
But it was just out there. It was nothing to do. You didn't see that coming.
No, not at all. You picked the wrong mushrooms. Cops tripping out on shrooms. What a nightmare. That would be bad.
They arrested each other.
I know.
Took away the keys.
Oh, but Larry wasn't arrested officially. Oh my
That's
god.
right, I forgot they arrested O'Leary because O'Leary arrested Minogue, Minogue arrested Macca, but nobody arrested O'Leary.
No. Oh my god. That was a beauty. It really got me. It was good. That was really good. Especially when they're running through the freaking forest. 3 of them stuck together.
Do you think this was a bit of Blair Witch Project sort of mixed in there, trying to do a bit of that?
Could have been. Yes, you're right. I would not be surprised. It kind of had that vibe, didn't it?
Yeah, but actually better because I
way better.
I don't like the Blair Witch Project.
I know you don't. Yeah, once you've seen it once, that's it.
Yeah, but even seeing it once, it's just.
Oh, what? It didn't scare you? Not at all? Not even for a second?
You see, because I'm not American, when they go, "Oh, this is real," I go, "Oh no, it isn't." You know, it's maybe Americans believe that, but same as wrestling. You know what I mean? Oh, this is real, really, honestly. No.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
No, it's scripted and practiced. Yeah.
And the fact that 25 years later they're still crying about how much they got paid for it, and they haven't done anything else really since.
Yeah, no, none of them have. I don't think so.
No. So you'd think if they were that creative, they'd have just took the hit on that and used it to carry on and built, made other things. But they're a one-trick pony, and that's all.
Yeah, it was. Unfortunately, yeah, I know. But it was a game changer, though. You know, for the horror world.
But they never took advantage of it. All they have sat and done is
right. Yeah. But right up until the day before it came out onto the cinemas, they were still saying in the news articles and that this is real. So everybody thought it was real, you know, until they walked up to get their Grammy Awards. So what the fuck? Oh my god! I just had nightmares for the last 2 weeks, and you're going up to get your Grammy Awards. I thought you were all dead. It got me a beauty. Yeah.
No, I just didn't buy it because it's just too. That's not me trying to be edgy or anything, but it just didn't buy it.
Yeah. Oh, that's all right. You're probably 1 in a million. 1 in a million.
You know me. I have a warped brain anyway, so.
Yeah.
If you get me, you get me. You know, I'd applaud the person that gets me and like, bravo.
Yep.
It's not even a pride thing. It's just that, you know, I am built the way I'm built. And
yep. Yeah.
But it was really funny. Just doing that random thing that you weren't expecting to come along. You were expecting this to just be your standard chase them around. But then, let's throw some magic mushrooms in the mix and just take it another direction.
When Sergeant Marcus started getting, you know, he couldn't move, I thought that was just so brilliantly done. Yeah.
But I think what was creepier is Parker going around in a ghillie suit. I don't
was
want
he
Parker
bloody-
sneaking around anywhere near me in a ghillie suit. Thank you very much. He disturbs me.
God. Oh, he does. He's a bit. Yeah. Didn't they do a psych exam on the dude before he went into the police college?
The machine must have been broken that day. Or he
must have been.
learned all the right answers.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Oh my God. Yeah, I don't know how he got on the police force. He doesn't represent our police force.
No.
No.
It fit over in the UK. Though. Our police force is a bit.
There you go. You can have Parker.
Yeah. It'd be actually quite normal compared to some of the others we have.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to get arrested for that, by the way. That's probably illegal to say that now.
Yeah, probably you'll get arrested by Parker. Mm.
Yeah. Probably worse. Who's in the ghillie suit right now watching me,
I couldn't believe it. Excuse me, I've got a bit of a cold. But yeah, no. Why did he even bother? Why was he wearing that? Why was he wearing it? I know his mum made it, but I know, but what? Oh, it was to keep camouflage and to keep him warm. Oh my God.
Well, in fairness, my mum made a ghillie suit for me when I was in the cadets, but I was 13. And she could sew, I couldn't. But
13, that's brilliant.
Well,
not 28. Yeah, not 28, Parker. Yeah. Oh, how sweet. Oh.
Because we wanted to play, that was what you did in the cadets. You played soldiers and hid in the woods and stuff.
Yes.
So,
oh my God. That's really cool. Do you still have it?
No, it's gone now.
Oh.
One of them things you couldn't make again because it was just the random parts that came together for it. And actually went to the haberdashery and they had camouflage material you could buy.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
And stuff. It was really cool.
Oh, that's really cool. It didn't look so cool on Parker.
No,
and then he got it in the end.
Yeah, the time Maero's looking for a mate and it's a she.
Yeah. I know. What a funny looking she. They ain't no she.
Those like jokes are probably illegal like now as well. Probably offensive.
Oh, yeah. I know. Right. Probably was. Yeah. If it looks like a man, speaks like a man, it's a man, is it not? Okay.
Well, there's a bit of give and take, but it's when somebody's trying to once again, it's all about delivery, isn't it? If somebody's been really obnoxious and aggressive, well, guess what? I'm not buying what you're selling. But you can be nice. And it's all down to mutual respect as a human being, isn't it?
Yep. That's
not hard.
Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely.
But if you're baiting people and then calling them names afterwards, well, guess what? No one's really sympathetic.
Yeah. No, that's nasty. Yeah. Nasty stuff.
But there's too much of that nonsense on the internet. I can't be annoyed.
Yeah.
It's like two sides that they need each other, if that makes sense. It's like the opposite poles of a magnet. They're always going to be drawn to each other and they're always going to butt heads and they deliberately go out to wind each other up.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
But both sides can't fight their way out of wet paper bag because it's like you ever see it back in the day, the football hooligans and that, and they always throw bricks at the police. But the minute that police line pulls aside and they face each other, all of a sudden they're not as brave anymore.
No.
But they know they can fight the police because the police have rules and can't fight back. So they're all like, Rah! But if that disappeared and they all face each other, all of a sudden they're not as brave anymore. That's all I see.
Yep.
Those type of people on all sides.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's a bit like that, isn't it?
They need that. And it's like, get in the boxing
ring. Off it. Yeah, feeding off each other. Yeah, get in the boxing ring and
they do feed off each other. It is psychic vampirism at a high level because both sides need it that are fighting each other. You see it on social media all the time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
God, one side baits the other, then the other side baits them back, and they just it'll never change.
No, it won't. Just bear with it.
But
ignore
this is just it's just a joke at the end of the day, and there was no. It fitted in the fact that Parker, take off your mask, sort of thing. To show you Maero.
Yeah. Oh my God. Oh, Parker.
But it was a good episode. I think the mushroom scene really is what made it stand out.
It did. It did. It broke everything up. I
Yep.
think it did. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, because it took it away from the monster, and then it was something that they did all
It's just the
together.
easiest being a bunch of
Oh my
hapless,
god,
police
idiots!
officers.
And
Yeah.
yes, exactly.
And
Yeah. Oh my
I think
god.
that's a running joke more than anything.
It is. Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
Absolutely.
everything else is a plot device, but it's these guys, the fact that
Yeah.
really, would you trust them to be secure in your neighborhood? No.
No. And how the hell did Sergeant Marker make Sergeant?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, he's speaking, the speaking Māori bit was cool.
Yes,
I
that
love
was
that
quite
bit.
cool. Yes,
Is
yes,
that the
it
name?
was.
Is Māori language, is it called Māori? Like,
Yeah.
yep.
Yeah, Māori language or te reo. Yep. Te reo Māori, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm what they call a plastic Māori. So I'm Māori, but I know nothing about my culture, kind of thing,
How did you go get a tick box then? Did you cheat to get your tick box when you got interviewed for being a tick box for that week?
Yes.
Take that tick back. Oh.
Yeah, tick, 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 tick.
There's that. I got secondhand rage that time because you went in that interview for good faith. And then I'm like, have you seen what they've put up about you? I'm like, really? Is that all you are? I'm like, fuck, you don't need to get angry on somebody else's behalf.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Silly me falling for it. But
here's our checkbox for this week.
Yes, I know.
My friend isn't just a checkbox.
I'm not just a tick box. No. God blimey.
But yeah, that was a cool episode. Now, I'm a bit torn whether this next one is my favourite episode of the three or the one after. They're very close.
They are very close. Yes, yes, yes.
I'm partly going to go, I don't know, I really like this one, Fear Factory.
Yes, this was hilarious.
And they're just going through the lower hut area, Wellington. Is that?
Yeah.
That's just called the town centre, isn't it? Just the lower hut.
I
know the general area is lower hut. You've got upper hut, lower hut, but do they say Wellington proper? What do they say for the town centre? What?
Just Hutt Valley. Oh, Hutt City. So Hutt City. And then we've got Wellington City. So we're only 20 minutes away from Wellington City. Oh, well, at least 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, yes. So we've got different cities, but so we're a region of Wellington. But
you know this area, don't you, that they're normally filming? Because we've seen it before.
Oh, yeah. God, yeah. Yeah. They filmed down the end of my street in one of them. Yeah. So, yeah. It's all, they're going everywhere.
Don't dox yourself.
Yeah, no, I won't tell them whereabouts, but yeah, so I mean that's how close they are when they're filming. They're doing in lots of different districts in Wellington, and it's kind of cool like that. Actually, I like that. But most of it's filmed out here in the Hutt Valley. I think because it's less congested. I think they won't get hassled so much out here as they probably would filming in Wellington. People, oh my God, look, it's Wellington Paranormal filming. And, I don't know, you could see in some of them that people are looking at them going, what are you guys doing? Especially when they were in like left bank going into looking for Wally.
That works.
Yeah.
The reason that works is because what would your reaction to be? Somebody's walking around and a film crew just randomly, you'd be looking going. So the fact that they're doing it almost real time, you get that reaction as to the sort of the vibe of the thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Like that would just be so cool to just have them walk into you at the cafe you're at and they start filming and because you can tell they've gone into shops and said, oh, if you don't mind, we're just going to film outside here and blah,
but they've done like 10 minutes before sort of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's not fake.
So they're not taking all day to, set up and close off streets and have police and that. I think they're just randomly going in and just
and that
knocking
works. That adds to the sort of film.
Authenticity of it, right?
Yeah,
so,
Chris and I were talking about that with Leprechaun 3. That's what they did. They just filmed in Las Vegas and they didn't close off anywhere, because of limited budget and time. And the extras were just people on the street who wanted to join in, be part of a movie.
Excellent.
That's why it's the best one in the franchise, because it's, you know, you feel as if there's a vibe about it.
That's awesome. That's what more films should do, you know.
They can't.
They can't.
It's only 1 in a million. You know, I mean, it's 1 in 100 directors have that vision, and it's only 1 in a million getting that team together, or everybody shares the vision.
Yeah. Plus, you can't really trust the communities. I guess some of the places that, you know,
some places you wouldn't. You'd need to.
Yeah.
That happened during Candyman.
Did it?
When they filmed Candyman, the gangs, they had to pay off some of the gangs, not to hurt the cast. You know, when they were doing the film in the projects.
Oh my god, yeah, they were.
The crew was legit in danger, and they had to actually pay off some of the gangs not to get hurt. And they basically could only film for a certain time. Then it's like, nah, it's getting too dodgy. You have to get out of here.
Far out. But as if that film wasn't creepy enough.
But that worked as well, didn't it? Because you got that feeling of danger and oppression, because the crew, the cast were genuinely that nervous because they'd already had the gangbangers come up to them going, "We're going to mess you up."
Wow. Oh, that's terrifying. Oh,
yeah.
God.
You can see it being used. It's using things to your advantage.
Yeah. Yeah.
An experience is an experience, good or bad. If you channel a bad experience and turn it into something positive, you've won. Yeah. And if you have a good vibe and you make that come across as well, you've won as well. It's all about that, which I think people have forgotten about. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah. But there are some very dangerous locations in America. I wouldn't want to be filming there.
Oh, God. I think it's anywhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
So some places just not doing it.
Yeah, some places I don't even drive through. Yes. Just in case the car breaks down, I ain't going to ask the neighbours for help.
No.
Not there.
I was always saying growing up and starting to drive is that when you saw the crowds starting to go across and something's about to kick off, you didn't stop.
Yep.
You just put your full beans on and you plowed, and it didn't matter. You took the chance whether you hit somebody or not. Because
oh my God,
when things were about to kick off and you saw the crowd starting to, it didn't matter. You were a target, so you just.
Jesus, we're talking about Ireland, right?
We were coming back from cinema. Well, I can't remember. I was taking her to see. I was on a Christmas thing. I was taking my mum out to the cinema to see a movie. There was things like Lord of the Rings and stuff, and that, you know.
Yeah.
There was always like a Christmas thing. Took her to the cinema, and
yeah.
She liked the big comfy seats, you know, the swanky ones, so that's what I got.
Yeah.
You know, just treating her out. But then one of the times coming back, things were about to kick off. And that was it. She's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Nope." Because that's what you did.
Oh, wow. Scary. What a scary place.
Well, it's like I said, it can be anywhere. But you deal with it, you learn, and you learn the signs. It's not part of being...
Yeah.
It's not the thing about being a horror fan as well. You're taught with horror.
Yes.
Don't look for the signs and don't do the silly things that get you in trouble.
Yeah.
Do the opposite.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly. Yes.
But they're going through the streets and basically people are seeing all sorts and having different hallucinations.
Yeah. Brilliant. Oh my God.
We don't see anything as the audience, but just the way they're acting and it was really good.
Yes, I thought it was too. I thought it was really cool that we didn't have to see it. We just see the aftermath, because then we can see just how chaotic it was. So, yeah, the dude getting bitten by a shark in the middle of Cuba Mall. You knew it was going to go bonkers. Yeah, I like that, Minogue. Don't you need I'm not a marine chemist or anything, he says, but don't you need water to have a shark? Where's the water? Something's definitely going wrong here.
Yeah. So they've all been to this haunted house attraction called the Fear Factory.
Oh my God. Hilarious.
Yeah. And of course you get those dramatic students, you know, drama arts class types who really do think they're above their station.
Yeah, absolutely.
God, they're funny. I've seen them before, and they're just hilarious.
Jeez, have you? Oh
Yeah.
my god, no, I haven't.
Well, that's why I do. You know, I mean, I've hung around arty-farty groups and stuff and done all sorts, and
Wow, cool.
God, I used to do, pantomime. I used to do the scenery. I used to be one of the stage hands at the back.
Oh,
I used to do that
really?
the other time. Yeah, changing so when the curtains close, you're like,
Yep.
and you're trying to be as quiet as possible, lifting all the scenery into place.
Stuff around. Yep.
Yep.
Oh,
And
that's
oh
really
my God,
cool.
you see the people there are like really. You have the think of the star of the show, and you're like, there's like 300 people in here at most. What are you doing?
Oh,
Do you know that sort of thing?
Yep.
Calm yourself.
Oh no, like an influencer.
Yeah. Like and subscribe, folks.
Yeah.
No, I've had a go at all that stuff. It's fun.
Oh, choice. That's really cool.
Yeah,
Wow, what an experience.
Okay, I'm the sort of person that gets talked into random hobbies.
I like
and I'm
that.
one of these people that's like, oh, I haven't done that before. I'll give that a go.
Yeah.
The problem is,
that's good.
when you get to a certain age, you're not as spry on your feet. And one thing I've found is I can't take in information the way I used to.
Really?
I don't know if that's it, but I have found that I have to take a bit longer now to assimilate new information.
Yeah, it's probably an age thing. I think when you get to 50, your brain starts to turn to mush. Honestly, my memories are just a bit shocking since the beginning of the year. I don't know if it's an age thing too myself, but yeah.
You notice it yourself?
I forget things. Yeah.
You used to be like, oh, I can remember this, or I could jump on this and no problem. And all of a sudden now you're having to go, right, take your time, get it, and take a few extra steps. At the same time, there's people same age as me I know that they're broke, they look as if they're 10 years old and they're done, mentally, because it never. I think me always trying new things have kept me fresher than most.
Yes, that's so true.
If that makes sense.
Yep, that's what they say. That's what they say to do. Even if you drive a different way to work, that can help with your brain function and memory and stuff like that. So, yeah. I think because what happens is your brain goes into automatic memory. So if you're driving, say, to the supermarket and keep going the same way, your brain just becomes lazy. So they say drive another street, drive another way, and then your brain actually refreshes itself while it's driving while you're driving because you're doing something different for your brain. So what you're doing is doing new experiences, and that is actually keeping you younger and alive longer, and it's probably helping with your, you might have been, your memory might have gone a little bit worse before if it hadn't have been for what you're doing now, taking care of yourself.
I feel myself slowing down, like I said, when it comes to doing something new, I'm always like, oh God, right. And it takes me a bit longer than what I used to, where before I'd just jump in and wouldn't be an issue.
Yep.
But at the same time, I've seen people that don't do that.
Yeah.
And like talking about the whole workplaces thing, or people that just have that one thing in their life and they've done nothing else, and you can see how limited they are.
Very, very. And talking to people like that is very hard too, isn't it? Because you're trying to
get nothing out of them.
Get nothing, or they have no idea what you're talking about. And it's like, did you not see it's been on the news for the last week? Like the main feature, and you don't know what's happened? Oh my God. It's
that'll be me, actually, because I don't watch the news.
Well, I don't watch the news either, but you know how you go. You know how you go onto the internet and it instantly comes up with news.
Yeah.
That's when I'll watch it. That's when I'll go on. If it's something interesting, or if I'm researching something, I'll do that. Look into things. But yeah, I'm noticing too that my brain's not holding on to information as much as it used to before. I don't know. Yeah. I'm gonna go old.
I think but is that not good as well that you notice it and then you adjust?
Well, yeah.
People that don't think.
Yes. They don't know what they're supposed to be. Yeah, exactly. They just live out their lives, doing the same journey over and over and over again. And like actors who become so famous and then they've got nothing to fall back on, after they're old and run down, and if they've had enough of they've got nothing to fall back on, so they end up being homeless. I mean, that's just ridiculous. It's like you made millions and millions and millions of dollars, and now you're homeless. Yeah, it's really sad. But hey, that's their journey.
They're working up to their right to their deathbed, not because they enjoy it, but because they have to, because they've built such a lifestyle and they haven't put another string to their bow.
Yeah. Yes, it's a learning lesson.
As I get older, I have more anxieties about new people and new situations. Also know how important it is to fight those impulses. Since...
Yeah,
that's it. It's understanding. It's okay. This is something outside my wheelhouse. I've got to challenge myself and push myself into it.
Yes, absolutely.
Or not getting into that comfortable groove. That's why every so often I want to refresh it and change it up and do something different, because I don't want to fall in that sort of groove either, because things are changing. That's why I'm always still researching.
Yep, good, because it's good. It is. But definitely, Chris, you're right. It's a bit of a worry, eh?
It is, but being aware of that is half the battle, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, okay, I have social anxiety sometimes, and I don't want to go to the mall. There's too many people, or I can't be. I don't want to go to the supermarket today, sort of thing. And it's like, well, I have to do it, otherwise I won't be able to get past it,
Mm-hmm.
So, and it's just even something little as going to the dairy, if you're too, or going to the supermarket when your brain is telling you, no, it's too scary in there. Just do it, because you get out and you go, pat, I made it and I'm still alive.
Mm-hmm. That's what I tell people about doing this sort of stuff. Somebody will say I could never do this, blah blah blah.
Yeah, like I used to say to you, no, you won't ever get me.
Yeah, and I'm like, well, try it. You never know, and you never know what can happen. Bloody hell, sure. Look at all the networks and connections you've made.
Oh, I know.
Dan Love's coming out very, very soon.
I know. Yes.
Like there's a whole journey.
It is. It's a dream come true. Yeah.
I mean,
it's freaking amazing.
How many authors would get their right arm to have their work made into a film?
I know, and I've got another one coming up too, maybe.
But you know what I mean? You that might put yourself out there.
Yeah, that's right.
That was the starting
my
point.
My one fear was to put myself out there, and I did it. And, if you can grab that fear, considering it's talking about fear factor, the fear factory, is to, face that fear so that you don't have that fear anymore. Yeah.
And that's good. That's what this whole episode's about, is people's individual fears, and what one person might find terrifying would be nothing to somebody else. And we've all got our own.
Absolutely.
We've all got our own. Because we've all got our own unique journeys, that's part of life.
Experiences, life. Yeah, that's right. Life experiences, and so this was a good one. This fear factory one, yeah.
But when they're going to arrest the haunted house for being too effective, you're like, really? That's like something the police over here would do. You're too good at what you do. Clink, you get locked up.
Yeah, I know. That's just bloody ridiculous. It was. Seems like they want to arrest everything and everyone. Oh God. Yeah.
No, you two don't get off that easily. It'd be sweet release to let you go.
Wait, changes. He needs us, Chris. Come on.
You don't get off that easily. That'll be too much. That'll be too much of a release.
Yeah, exactly. Wow. We're coming for you.
It's taken me 4 years to find people just as crazy as me to get on this channel.
Oh, only took you 4 years.
See a number of people come on here and never come back again because oh God, no, can't do that again.
Yeah. Oh God.
And then when people do come back 3-4 times, I'm like, really? You're coming back?
Yeah, you actually made a friend. Can you believe it? It takes a while for me to warm up to people. It only took, 3 years maybe?
And there's every chance we can always change up. Just we're only one episode away from just completely devolving. Once I find that thing we don't agree about, both.
Oh yeah.
That's why we're not doing Twilight series.
I'm not like that. No, you won't be. No way.
The Undying Love review might do it. Who knows?
It won't. You'll love it. You'll love it because I wrote it.
Yeah, well, I enjoyed the short story. I enjoyed the narrated fiction and the short story. It's a good premise.
Yeah, it is. Oh.
Nah,
you can't get rid of me that easy anyway, even if we did have a disagreement.
No, that's but that's what I keep trying to say. We all don't agree on stuff.
No,
the five of us don't agree on stuff all the time, and that's the best way.
Absolutely. Well, it'd be boring if we all agreed to the same stuff, and it'd be like, oh, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was, I think when we did the celebration stream for Horrific Tales, I think that really, you could tell us that have all been on like loads of times together and just no compunction about disagreeing and ripping each other apart.
Yeah.
You can tell the folks that haven't been on before going, are these people mad?
Yeah. Yeah, bonkers.
And that's another thing you just gotta. That was partly my fault as well. That I should have been a bit more conscious of. Hang on, kid gloves. Integrate the new folks in gradually.
Oh no! Damn, stuff that you throw them in the deep end. That's what you're supposed to do. Then you get the truth out of them.
No, we've got people. Phoebe's coming back on again, and we'll probably get Benny on at some point. So be cool. And John, he's been emailing and stuff. So got 3 of them brand new, jumped into the madness, and they're still in touch. So bloody hell,
choice. Yeah, and I'm looking forward to it.
But that's the thing as well. I forget sometimes that there's still people not too sure about this whole thing, because that's my comfort zone, because I've been doing this for so long.
Yeah.
And that's something I have to be aware of, is keeping it back in my mind. And that's what this episode sort of brings out. Everyone has something, and you might think it's the most random thing, but you just don't know how it's come about.
Yeah. Yes, that's right. Ugh.
Fear is a good thing to explore. I think that's what we do as a horror fan anyway.
Yeah, absolutely. Because fear and danger are 2 different things. Fear's like a concept, right? Mm-hmm. So if you're scared of spiders, it's because you've told yourself you're scared of spiders. But once you pick that spider up and it doesn't bite, it's no longer a fear. But the danger is that it could be a deadly spider, right?
But they're actually more fragile. And plus,
I
remember the first time picking up a tarantula, one thing that stuck in my mind was you always had to keep your hand flat and don't make any sudden movements. And basically what they told me is, if you drop that thing, it's dead.
Yeah.
No, and I always had that. Yeah. The fact is, I'm huge.
Yep.
Even if it bit me, which is very rare for them to do, because
venomous
creatures, believe it or not, biting's a last resort, because their venom is not just to catch prey, but digest prey.
If they need it. Yes,
they need it to actually digest it. So it's their way of living. And if they... that's why one thing I've learned about is people that defang like cobras and stuff to keep them as pets is actually cruelty.
Oh, that is.
Because they can't digest their food properly, because their venom actually breaks down their prey. That's how they do it.
Yeah, exactly.
And if food stays in their stomach, it actually rots and gives them food poisoning.
And then they die. Yeah,
and they die. It's knowledge is a great thing against fear.
It is, because we're scared of the unknown. So once you know something, well, because snakes, like you said, snakes are very delicate. If you drop a snake, it'll break.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a huge snake. We're talking about pythons and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know, everybody's got lots of different fears, but I think if you trust that, it's all going to be okay, then, your fear will go away. But like you said, knowledge is really important. I think that's what helps to conquer that, you know? Yeah. But, everybody's got different fears. Definitely. I can't even think of something I fear. I don't know. I don't know.
Mine's a lot of in here, me, myself,
Yeah,
feeling.
yeah. I think
Big thing with
yeah.
me's failure and messing up and
Yeah. Like I can't definitively say I'm scared of anything, but except for what's in my mind, because I don't know. I haven't I've got a different theory about fear. So my crazy theory about fear. Fear. Parents put it in you when you're a child by going, "Oh, don't touch a spider," spiders bite and blah blah blah, and it's well.
Another thing I found out as
Anyway.
well, especially tarantulas, they have a thing called stinging hairs.
Yes.
So
they
it's all
do.
the hair in the front of their legs. That's actually what they'll use to defend themselves. They'll shoot that.
Oh yeah.
Shoot that to make you itch and drop them.
Yep.
Same as scorpions as well. It's their stingers the last thing they're going to use.
Yes, I've got a friend in LA. Oh no, not in LA. I was going to say UK, but somewhere in America anyway. And he's got all sorts of things. He's got tarantulas. He's got a scorpion. All those sorts of things, and all those things that most people fear, he has them. And it's like, wow. He shares videos of them and how delicate they are, and even the scorpion, and it's like, oh my God, dear, what if it bites you and you stings you? So, oh no, you shouldn't ever sting. He gets enough food, he gets protected and shelter and stuff like that. So,
and how you handle it as well. You're not like grabbing it above and stuff. You're being gentle.
Yeah. When you get creatures like that as pets, you've got to be very, very onto it, and you've got to know what you're doing. Yeah.
But all this is appearing, spiders, blah blah blah. I'm afraid of this. That's all in this episode. Some of it
Sharks.
is done.
Yep.
Yeah. Some of it's done with special effects. Others is the aftermath. Like you said. And
yes. Yeah. Even the bite. Oh my God. As far as creatures, real or unreal, do you guys fear the most?
No. I've always said this. I could not work with dangerous creatures because I would be complacent. Everything's a puppy.
Yeah.
And I want to pet
me
the
too.
puppy.
Me too.
And said puppy might have more scales, claws, and teeth than me. And it'll probably rip my arm off because I want to pet the puppy. I am that stupid.
Yeah.
Even I've been to like pet shops and stuff, and sure enough, they've got an owl or a raptor of some sort, and I'm straight away across the barrier trying to pet the thing and take my finger off from my eye. Like, don't do that. I don't even think. And this is me as a grown adult, not even as a kid.
Oh no!
I see something with teeth and claws, and I'm like, go, and I want to pet it.
Oh,
and I don't even realize half the times I'm doing it. So you can't put me with them in my crocodiles or
you and I couldn't. We couldn't go to the zoo together. There's no way. We'd get in so much trouble.
Well, there's a reason why there's barriers, and it's for idiots like me.
And me. I put my fingers through to pet the lemurs.
Yeah, that's...
Touching the kiwis. Not allowed to touch the kiwis, but I'm like, but I want to touch a kiwi.
Yeah, it's like, I want to pet it. It's there, and it's in petting range. Therefore, I should be able to pet. Yeah, I'm exactly that sort of person.
Oh, we're terrible. But no, Chris, I don't fear any animals or creatures, but I do fear. No, I don't fear anything. Actually, I have to tell the truth, I don't, because I believe in Jesus. So I'm not going to go on about it. But yeah, no, I don't have any fears.
No, that's fair enough. My thing is, used to be growing up was heights, but then I went abseiling.
There you go.
That was I was the first to just getting over it. Yeah, I'm still nervous, but I've abseiled.
You did it.
Parachuted.
Wicked.
Once you understand what it is, and you
the army would have taken it all out of you.
Oh, even before the army.
Yeah. Okay.
Because believe it or not, you can do very little in the army unless you.
Yeah, I suppose you get told to do things. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not because it's a whole cost thing. So there's a lot of the bigger regiments stuff don't do very much.
Yeah.
Because it's too large a body. So you go into the smaller unit, you get to do more.
Yeah, makes sense.
But now I was involved, Duke of Embers Award, outdoor pursuits, and believe it or not, it was stuff like that. Getting up bloody big mountains, looking out and realizing, while I was still at school, that got off me because I used to be terrified going up escalators in a shopping centre.
Oh no!
Like I'm talking about when I was really young, I'd go up and I'd get terrified.
Oh my goodness!
And I didn't like it. I didn't like being scared.
Yeah, nobody does.
No, but some people get comfortable with it.
Yeah,
and their fear becomes their whole personal. What was it? Raymond E. Feist. If you've ever read him, Fear isn't, it's a thing he brought up about one of his characters. Fear isn't just the monster in the closet. It can be seductive as well and comfortable. And some people wear their fear like a comforting blanket. And that's actually it's harder for them to shake their fear because it's become so ingrained and part of them that they wouldn't know what to do without it. And he had a whole chapter in this.
Wow. That
and
makes
just one
sense.
of his characters. He really, I liked him as a writer. He was really insightful and
wow.
He brought a lot of he's a fantasy writer, but he really versed in horror. He had some dark elements.
Wow. That's really cool. Yeah, nice. So
yeah, the whole
Chris,
War series and the of afterwards really good.
Ah, wow, Chris, what are you scared of?
This is where he put himself down. One of his self-depreciating jokes.
Oh yeah, God. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Yes. Yeah, we'll meet Joe Blakes in this. He's the proprietor of Fear Factor.
He's awesome.
Right? I liked his character. I really did.
Yeah. I looked him up to see who he was because he looks familiar, but no, I don't know who he is. But he'd make a really good like Dexter serial killer or something, you know. Yeah, no, cool.
But surprise, Parker is afraid of everything.
What is he not afraid of? That's what I was wondering. There's got to be something you're not afraid of, dude. Because oh my God.
Minogue's fear was public speaking in front of sock puppets.
That's everybody's fear, though. Sock puppets.
Yeah.
Why? I don't want to know.
Public speaking in front of them, you know, nothing else, just, you know, getting up in front of a stage in front of sock puppets.
Yeah, he really got terrified, didn't he? Gosh, blimey. Poor Minogue. Yeah, he was really hassled.
Yeah, but that was a complete invention of his own making.
Oh, absolutely. I think he just made it worse and worse and worse for himself. He's just, yeah. He went away with his fear. He ran away with it, you know. He had it as a safety blanket, basically.
But that's like a cool thing in the corridors and stuff, actually. The simple effects they used, like the sock puppets coming through the wall and stuff and all, it was simple, but it really worked.
It really did. Yeah, it was really well done. Gosh. Even the Fear Factory place, the club, that was really well done.
Mm-hmm.
Like there was that bride, and then there was that goofy guy.
Mm-hmm.
That was
That's what I'm talking about, the pretentious actors, you know, your drama's good actors one up on each other.
Yeah, absolutely. Funny.
Yeah. And I think this has been alluding to up until now as O'Leary's fear is that her mother isn't proud of her.
Yeah,
this has been kind of. I think this is a bit close to real life for her.
I think so too. This it was a very big issue, wasn't it? It was kind of like leading up to that sort of thing. And that was the last thing I even thought she'd be. I was waiting. What is she scared of? What is she scared of? And then it's, lo and behold, look what happens. Oh, my God.
But we've had these sort of joke. No, she's a tomboy.
Yeah.
Classic tomboy, you know, at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And I think this is something that she's using the comedy or using this series to sort of, and I haven't seen any of her own routines.
No,
she's a comedian.
Yeah,
and you know, outside of this show.
Yeah,
but it seems to be a major factor. But you can understand if you're outside the zeitgeist or don't fit in.
Yeah,
and I can relate that because I've never been the type to fit it in, so I can. Always feeling like you're outside the group. Doesn't matter what the group is.
Yeah.
And
not a nice feeling.
But it hasn't been preachy, if that makes sense.
No, not at all.
Which is what people miss the trick of today.
Yeah.
God, this show isn't even that old. But because of the way things have went, that people have lost the art of subtlety or subtext.
subtext used to have. Everything has to be explained, and
in your face,
bang people over the head with it over and over and over again. It's just it loses the point and the drama of it. So yeah, I think this is really well done with her, Thea being her mum, because I did not see that coming. I was like, I was in the no, O'Leary's got nothing to fear, and then it's like, oh no, she must have something. I don't know what it is. I couldn't pinpoint it, and then it was the one thing that I didn't even think of. It's like, wow.
But once again, it's in her mind, because actually, I know Minogue said he made up the first line of her mum saying the words, but still he backed it up with going, well, no, anytime I've met your mum, she's always beaming about you. She might not have said those exact words, but that's your own thing.
But then he blew it. He blew it by saying, oh, well, no, I haven't actually spoken to your mum, but I'm sure that's what she'd say. It was
he sort of backed it up and saying, yeah, but I've seen her loads of times, sort of thing. I think we had a chance there for a moment, and this is where the show sometimes does itself a disservice.
I think this was one of those moments, but I guess they had to lighten it. They had to lighten the mood because it was going down.
It was getting really, really serious, wasn't it?
Very serious, and then and then I think
they had to lighten the mood because we had Parker outside going, "I'm going to go in." So they had that there. This is where I think we've talked about this before, where they overthink a scene.
Yes, and they don't do it very often, but when they do it, you can see it.
It really sticks out because everything else is so tight.
Yes.
But then again, these guys messing up a scene is still 100 times better than some of the best comedy out there,
Absolutely.
That's what gets me, is these guys messing up, we really notice because the bar is so high with them.
Yeah, that's right.
But still, them messing up, still 100 times better than a lot of stuff out there. So
yeah.
But Parker, I'm going in, and you just knew fine rightly everything. I kind of knew where it was going to go. Yeah. When he meets Joe Blake's, and Joe Blake's is like, oh, a veritable feast. I kind of knew it was like the Monty Python sketch with the wafer thin mint.
Oh, right.
You just knew what was going to happen. Parker was going to overload Blake's.
I did not see that coming. No. I didn't know what was going to happen. No, I didn't. I don't know if it's not my brain functioning properly this week or something. I don't know, but I did not get that until then.
We had the setup. Parker's afraid of this. He's afraid of. We have the. It's basically the plank over the. He swings a couple of times. We've kind of had the setup.
But I was sort of stuck in the what's Minogue scared of? Come on, what's Minogue scared of? I want to know. That it sort of fell. I didn't realize what. I just thought, well, okay, that's Parker's personality. He's absolutely scared of everything, and that's it. Then I thought, well, it was all leading towards what O'Leary, because everybody would want to know what O'Leary's scared of. But and then I thought that was it, but no, it wasn't. Well, he was useful for one thing, Parker.
Yeah. But I just saw that being as the setup of the whole thing, and
that was
sure enough, when he did overload the creature, I'm like, that's exactly the way it's going to go. He's too much. Parker's too much for any of the rest of us to handle. So creature, I guess, is no chance.
Yeah. Oh my god, that was brilliant. That's brilliant. Well done. And then he ended up being buttons.
Buttons.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that was cool. That was
the thing that really got Parker.
I'm beginning to wonder if he's got Asperger's or autism or something. Oh my god, or all of the above.
Probably all of the above. He's just an extreme character. That's the thing with Parker. He's just an extreme character.
He is, yeah. But I reckon he's going to blow us away one day with something. I don't know what.
Every dog has their day episode. You know that he's going to save the day.
Yes. I mean, he did save the day in this one, but I think there's going to be something bigger going on because Yeah, it's like everyone's wondering, how the hell did you get into the police, dude? You know, there's got to be something's got to come out of it. I hope so. But if it doesn't, it doesn't. Because I mean, it's the journey, not the destination, right? So, yeah, he plays a good part. Yeah, I like him.
Yeah, but yeah, I really enjoyed this episode, and
I did too.
Like I said, it was a lot of food for thought. So hence the massive tangent we went on.
Yeah.
Which wouldn't be
it was about fear. Oh, exactly.
If you're not exploring fear as a horror fan, like you're kind of missing the whole point of the genre, aren't you?
Yeah, and the wrong genre. Yeah. Horror's
romance sections this way.
Yeah, and the young adults is that way.
But we've got another close episode, The Seven's Ghosts. I really enjoyed this one. It was simple. Like it was kind of spelled out what was going to happen.
Yeah, it was. But it was all still a very mysterious type of episode, wasn't it? Yeah. A lot of community engagement as well, which I thought was really cool. Yeah.
Yeah, they've done a lot of outside shots and with the local populace, and it works. Like I said, it works because you get people's natural reactions. Not all actors, or you don't get a feeling this is closed off like two streets and nobody's allowed near it. And
no, not at all. No, this is a good episode. Yeah.
Oh, this is the episode where, there's two people outside the vaping shop and somebody gets kidnapped, and what's he look like? Beanie hat and a striped jumper and glasses. And that's the trend at the moment.
Oh, yes, it's a Wellington thing. Yeah, artsy fartsies people like to wear. We like our stripes. Yeah, vaping and right, whatever. Yeah, like that's all Wellingtoners. Yeah, not.
But once again, it's just taking the extreme, isn't it, of a certain group?
Well, it is. It is a certain group. Yep. Which was quite ironic.
Once again, we get another brief, and we've got missing sheep this time. But I don't know. If you were looking for a flatmate, would you go to work?
Well, no.
Funny story. When I first got my house, I had a friend I'd known for a while. He ended up working in the same place, the same place. And he said, "I need somewhere till my own house comes through." And I mean, it was hell. And do you know what the worst thing was? It's like lunch. A few of us all sat together for lunch and all. And he'd be like, "You were in late last night." And that was the minute of, is everything I do going to get telegraphed around wasn't, a busy life and stuff going on outside. So when I came home from work, it wasn't just from work, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden, everything I was doing was getting scrutinized. And I'm like, yeah, you need to go. That actually ended our friendship.
Yeah. Don't even live with your friends.
Like 8 weeks.
Oh my God.
Internet.
8 weeks?
It wasn't even like 3 or 4 months. It was like 8 weeks. You have to go.
Oh, God.
Sorry. Can't do this.
Yeah, no. God. What happens at home stays at home.
Yeah, but outside of, this, I'm a private person.
Yeah.
I don't need my whole personal life brought. You know how some people do, but I don't need my whole personal life stuff broadcast.
No, not especially around work.
Especially work's where you go to earn a living, not the. That's why I don't get those sort of culty places that everyone goes out for a pint together and everyone shares all their personal detail. I can't stand that.
Oh God,
I don't get that at all. But yeah, when Mark is like, I'm looking for a fat mate, and Parker's the one who puts up his hand, you're like, nope.
Briefing's over. Nope. Oh no, that's brilliant. Especially when later on he's like, "Oh, pay an extra $100." Nope, still no. Oh God, sorry. Oh, I couldn't live with him. I'd probably kill him in his sleep.
Yeah, you would. You'd have a pillow over his head. You'd be like,
suffocate him with a pillowcase.
Yeah, no, that'll be torture. That's the difference between a comedy character being portrayed on screen and the actual reality of meeting that person. The character is like, we can laugh at it from afar, but dealing with that up close, no thanks.
No. No, definitely not. Oh God, no. No, just the thought of him being in my house would be just creepy enough, knowing, you'd have to get a lock on the inside of your bedroom door to keep him out. Just in case he wants to. Yeah, exactly. Oh God. And if he's scared of everything, oh my God, what a nightmare.
I've also known some of the people straight away start up the red flags of don't let this person know who you are, where you live, or anything, because they're just going to rock up.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I've met quite a few of those people over the times. It's like, I'm out.
Yep.
And they tend to instantly gravitate towards you, and you're like, no, I'm not going to be your next person you latch on to.
No. Yep.
See ya.
Yep. Meet those people.
Yeah, it's disturbing in real life, and that's the sort of character Parker is. It's like, nah.
Yep.
Nah, don't need that.
Definitely.
Don't need that in my life. But the whole thing of Where's Wally?
Oh, I know.
Minogue's favorite book.
Where's Waldo? Where's Wally?
Yeah. I like the way I actually brought that up, the fact that he's called different names all over the world.
Yeah. Because I didn't know that. Like, I know it's Waldo in America, and I knew it's Wally everywhere else. Yeah, but I didn't realize that other countries have different names. I'll have to research that and see if that's for real.
Probably, that's a good thing, though. They would have put that in.
As a fact. Yeah.
Just for fun.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
No, that's cool. Yeah. And a little bit of factual information is quite cool as well. So,
it's not the whole point of comedy and parody. There's just enough truth in there that it sticks. And then you go to the ridiculousness to make it funny, but there has to be that little grain.
Yes. Yep. And
that's why stereotypes and parodies work. Because they have to have that little bit of reality in there. Yep.
Without a doubt. Yeah, otherwise it doesn't feel real and not real, Yeah.
And then the joke out of Austin Powers.
Oh,
do you remember the Godzilla joke?
Oh,
so we don't get sued. Not Godzilla.
Yeah, then not. Yes. Oh, so the Wally costume that's not really Wally.
No, it's Lost Traveler Glasses Man.
Yes.
Chinese ripoff, sort of.
Yeah, funny. Oh my gosh. Yes. Yeah, that was funny.
You can see a lot of that stuff on Amazon, actually.
Yeah?
If you ever look on Amazon for stuff, for figurines and that, and when I was building all this, I was looking for things, and some of the rip-offs are ridiculous, the names they use.
Oh, God.
But they use the hashtags of the actual name.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's how they do it.
Yeah, so the hashtags make you come onto the search, but the title and all is different, so they can't get sued.
Yep. Yes.
But anyone that's used, I know it's a big company now, is Temu, but what was the other one back in the day? What was that called?
Oh,
I've forgotten the name. When you want to buy a cheesy cat, you can't get anywhere else.
Yeah.
And it takes about 9 weeks to arrive because it's basically on the slow boat.
Not Wish.
It was Wish. That was it. Wish.
It was Wish.
Yes, It was Wish.
That's the one. Yeah.
So if you actually, flip's sake, that was my Freddy Krueger costume. Dream Demon.
From Wish?
No, off Amazon. Dream Demon.
Oh, Amazon.
Dream Sleep Demon costume. Because it was like
really?
20 quid less than bad one to say Freddy Krueger on it.
Oh, wow.
And it's exactly the same thing.
That's so bizarre, isn't it? Oh, God.
Yeah, because I made that joke when we did the Freddy Krueger stream. I was like, no, this is actually Dream Demon, Dream Sleep Demon costume because it was 20 quid less. And I got the photographs, they're exactly the same thing.
That's right. Oh, my God.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Jeepers. Oh, God. Yeah, pay for the packaging not the product. Oh, my God.
Yeah, all does the job.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's basically what it is. These group of people were on their way to a sevens tournament. And the car crashed, but one of them didn't go because he had a dodgy kebab or something that day.
Yes.
And they've come back 20 years later.
These are getting a little bit too close to home sometimes, I think. Yeah. There have been car crashes. Like, people have passed away on the way to
there's always going to be that. That's part of the world.
Yeah, I know. But then, like, even with the when they're camping at Rimataka Forest Park, an abduction, there's still somebody missing there from 15 years ago. It's like, oh, do these guys, I don't know if they realize that, some of the stuff that they do bring up is actually real life situations that have happened. And if I notice it, I'm wondering how many other people have noticed it as well, and whether or not that's had a personal effect on them. Because
I suppose it's like anything you're going to use. Isn't it back to the true crime stuff and all? Is it glorifying it, or is it just using it as, like, if I'm not familiar with the area, I'm not going to pick up unless I went.
Yeah, exactly.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
But is that not part of the using the local area? May as well use the local. Like, if it happened that year, that would be a bad taste.
Yeah.
What?
But 15, it was years ago.
Yeah, 15, 20 years that it's,
Yeah.
When's the right time?
Yeah, that's right.
100 years, 200 years. There's people still.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Right. I'll tell you a thing, actually, back home. There's people still go to an annual service, like, thing for the people lost in the Titanic. There's a little plaque around Belfast City Hall, and they still go every year. Like, at this stage, there's nobody really living that actually knew anybody. It's thing. And the thing with the cities is put up them big wheels you can get on. They actually had that removed because it interfered with their prayer service, right? And because they had the right people in the council in their pockets, they got it done. Now that thing was bringing in stupid amounts of money.
Wow.
If you think about revitalizing a place, bringing money in, transactions, earning money for the city, so actual things like potholes get fixed, which is where the virtue signaling went. The whole, like, when people are virtue signaling and spending money on stupid things, and there's holes in the roads and things not working, priorities are wrong. And that was a perfect example of that. This is about 15 years ago.
Yeah,
got that removed, but it was a big drop. And not only that, if you went in to do that thing, then obviously you're going to go around the city centre, you're going to spend money.
Yeah.
I think it draws in people, draws in money because they're there to spend.
Yeah.
And those sort of people is where they go too far in the other direction.
Yeah.
But if these people were like making fun of something that happened the previous year, it was still current and still raw, I would get it.
Yeah.
And they weren't specifically mentioned in a particular time. It was a...
No, not at all.
What are the chances if a load of people get on a bus, a hire bus, and hurdle up the motorway? It's rolling the dice. You're going to... there's going to be a crash at some point.
Yeah. Yeah, but it just started to get to me. I just started thinking, just because I'm a freaking Virgo, I overanalyze and I'm bloody, read into things that whatever. And it had a little nerve. It was like, okay, but then they offset it by making it funny, which is good. But then the Rimataka Forest Park incident when they were there, which sucks because that was going to be part of my next story with you, my next anthology. I have Rimataka Forest Park in in the story I'm writing now for the new anthology, and I'm like, you buggers. Oh, I'm going to have to change the fucking forest now. Otherwise, people are going to think I'm... Well, no, I'm not going to.
You're not going to do the exact same storyline.
No, but I'm like, damn, why do I keep seeing things in Wellington?
But this whole thing's based around your neighborhood.
Yeah, so I know, it is.
They're having exactly the same, they're looking around themselves going, oh, how can we make this into a story?
Yeah, exactly.
So what's the difference between them doing it and you doing it?
Yeah, no, we don't have many places we can do it in Wellington.
That would be like me. If I was to do, which I'm planning to do is, but like somewhere back home.
Yeah.
There's places, and I'm sure there's been hundreds of stories told, but then places are not big, and I've got one in particular I'm thinking about for mine.
Wow, excellent.
Email will be coming out soon, folks, by the way. Thanks, Dale, for
cool. Thank you.
Almost spoiling that. What the next anthology's about, that was still behind closed doors, folks. Sign up to our email list if you want to find out more. Get in first.
Yes. Otherwise, you won't know.
Yeah, that's cool. But yeah, I've the same thing about that stuff around Northern Ireland. There's certain places and stuff and things that happened.
The things that happened.
And I'm sure somebody else has done it before, and somebody else will do it again. But here's the whole. Actually, yes, another tangent. I think that's a good one to go on because this has been a major block for me before I started writing myself. Was I had it in the back of my head, and this is a fear.
Yeah.
Of telling the story that's been told 100 times and not being unique.
Yeah.
And then it's when I realized that every story's been told.
Oh, yeah.
Every story's been told.
Yeah.
You don't have thousands of years of generations of storytelling and not have every story told. What makes a difference is how your spin on it.
Yes, 100%. 100%.
It's your voice as a storyteller. Can take us. Two people can tell the same story, tell it in different ways. One could be a comedy, one could be a horror, one could be a romance. Right. You can. It's your spin on that particular series of events or location, and you twist it just enough to make it your own.
Definitely.
Because that was holding me back.
I can see how it does,
Because oh God, this has been done before. How can I make it unique? How can I bring it? And you realize that you can't. It's an impossible task. You tell a story out there, and sure enough, when we did the live stream, the anthology, sure enough, people were telling their stories and we're talking about, oh, that reminds me of such and such, and they'd never seen the thing we were talking about.
No, you're right.
And that's just organically, certain things fall into place, ideas, concepts, lead us down past. But what you do is you make it your own, you make it different. Yeah.
Don't let it stop you. No.
I think that's the difference between influencing and copying.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. There's a huge difference. When I read my stories out to Benjamin, he's like, I'll read out a concept or something. He's like, oh, but that's been done before, vampires or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, but it doesn't matter. It's not told by my voice and my stories and my imagination. It's different than, say, whatever else there was out there about a vamp. Yeah, there's vampire stories. Yes, there's werewolf stories or whatever. Stuff like that. But you just write anyway, just because it's your own voice, it's your own story. Otherwise I would never have started writing if
That was a massive hurdle I had to get over. So you're seeing a group of creators who are writing a comedy horror, but they're taking and they live in the same area as you,
Yeah, I know. So weird.
But that would be like me,
Yes.
There aren't that many. In fact, there's hardly any Northern Irish horror stories. But sure enough, if somebody was telling one, I'd be like, oh, I know that. Oh, right, I thought of that,
Exactly.
I'm sure anyone lives in a locale and someone else is telling the story in that local area, they'll recognize it. But then, is that not part of the hook?
Yeah, it is, right? Yeah.
As if you know, sort of thing. But
even like Stephen Knight Stephen Knight doing his brilliant little thing he's got there, where he gets people's names from the village, you know, the dairyman and the grocer to put in his books. I think he nailed it with that.
But he was told off at the start, because when he lived in Plymouth before he moved out to Wales, there were people saying, "Oh, you'll ruin tourism here. People won't want to come here." And I'm like, and I said to him, this is years ago, but I remember saying to him, going, "Hold on, what about the Taggart series? Does nobody ever go to Edinburgh, even though the Taggart series was there? What about Midsummer Murders? Does anybody go to that village? You know, there's loads of like murder mystery series set in a bit, and that actually becomes a draw because they'll see the location on the TV and has the opposite. But that's once again people not getting it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no.
So with regards to this, you can see it being a bit close to the knuckle, but at the same time, they're not current events.
No, they're not. That was really good to talk to you about that, actually. I had to get it off my chest. I don't know why. It's just tricking me right now. This is all part of the
conversation, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is why we come on here.
No. Yeah, absolutely. No, I feel better about it now. I don't know. I just a bit, you know, touchy about some certain things. But no,
but it's not
cool.
The whole point of art.
It is. If
it isn't touching you, that sounds really bad.
It just make you think. I mean,
but if it doesn't, it sounds like
it doesn't for a second. Affect you.
But you know what I mean? If it doesn't affect you,
it
doesn't all have to be the same way. But that's where art is effective. If it's sort of
absolutely
get you thinking.
Yeah, and something I've written might trigger someone, you know, or
set a whole thought process, or
set a whole that's right. Set somebody off on a tangent about something, or make them discover something new about themselves.
Yeah,
you know,
or examine something, or think about something.
Yep, or resolve something. Yeah. See, that's what horror has, right? That's what it does. I mean, even though this is comedy horror, it's still horror.
Yeah, because this is what it's not an episode of Friends or Cheers or anything like that. No. This is comedy horror. You need that element there of, actually, shit, this happened before. And I don't think they've ever been disrespectful. And
never. No.
Now, I can understand the blue hairs getting upset, because they get upset at everything. And obviously we've mentioned some of the jokes and stuff here, that the blue hairs would be like, rah! But then that's all they have anyway. And they need to be upset about stuff.
Yeah, of course. Of course they do.
And in fact, they've made fun of that sort of group.
Right, that's right.
Because they know they're destroying comedy anyway, because that's if you can't laugh at yourself, then you've lost your humanity.
Exactly.
And dark humor, gallows humor is a brilliant coping mechanism.
It is, isn't it? It really is.
You look at anybody, soldiers in particular, but also people that work in the fire brigade, rescue services, you know, anything, people that deal with really dark stuff on a daily basis, you tend to find the culture there is to have a really grim sense of humor, because if you don't, you know the old saying, if you don't laugh about it, you'll cry.
Yeah, that's right. That's so right. You guys, over in the UK, you've got a TV show that I watch sometimes on YouTube, and it's Crime Scene Cleaners. And these guys are so hilarious. Like,
the ones that go in and like mop up the blood and stuff, and the crime scene forensic cleaners.
Yes. Oh my god.
That's a well-paid job.
Well, it should be. Look what they've got to do. But the hell, it's hilarious what they talk about. It's so bad, but it's so funny, because and even the guy says, if I don't laugh about this sort of stuff, I'd be going home crying every night, you know, because of the stuff they have to do. But because they're English, it makes them even more funnier, because, you know, English humor is quite funny, you know. It depends.
That's what I'm afraid of we're losing over here, because of this whole freaking... I call it the dumb yankification of Britain, or the UK.
Yeah, I like that.
Dumb Yankistani standards being imposed on us, and especially from the weaklings in London. You know, people that live in a bubble are imposing their worldview that they only get off they don't think for themselves. They look at the blue hairs and they say, "Oh, that's cool. Let's do that." And the whole point of our culture is it's a grim, especially when you go up north of the country. You know, not the leafy suburbs, but actually in the sort of the tougher parts. You need that gallows humor to get you through life. You know, when you're in a country that's dark 6 months a year.
That's right.
It's 3 o'clock. It's starting to get into the lighter nights now, but still by 4 p.m. pitch black.
You
know, when you're in a country like that and
like
cold and wet and stuff and other things, you know, you need that sort of, how do you get through it? You have to have a dark sense of humor. You have to have a sort of, life's shit. Let's have a laugh about it because at least we're still here. We're still, you know, and I feel like that's being almost by remote control being beaten out of us. You're not allowed to laugh about that. Yes, we are.
Slowly. Yeah. Right.
And people aren't realizing that's what it is because somebody who needs to invent things to be upset about because they've lived a sheltered life.
Yeah. And they want drama.
They want drama because they need it.
Yeah. Yeah. Because it feeds it feeds them. Yeah. Keeps them happy. And
they don't get it in real life. They haven't challenged themselves. They don't put themselves out of the comfort zone.
Yeah.
Right at the very beginning, you know, the people that will not put themselves out of their comfort zone. So if you change anything in them, they fall apart. So they need to invent safe drama to feel alive, you know, because they're not living life. They're insulated from it. Yep,
that's right. Yeah.
And they're scary. You don't take life lessons from those sort of people.
No, not at all. Far out.
No, you don't. No, I respect nothing somebody like that says to me because but you know, I don't want to go into stuff, but you know what I mean. When you've had shit in your life, you go, well, guess what? Yeah, there's times I wasn't here. I still am. So
that's right.
I'm going to listen to someone who's been through the same as me or close, and somebody who hasn't.
Yeah. Not someone who's got no idea, absolutely no idea, just reads a book and thinks that they know everything.
Yeah, you know? No time for
that. Or go on Google search and find out AI information, and there you go. Now they've got a degree in, I don't know, communications. Who knows? Far out.
Nah,
yeah, well, yeah.
Not that people always surprise you. You know, those people break the mold, but most people don't, and that's why there's stereotypes. Because there's
of course.
Truth. There's enough truth, like I said, and that's why you can take it to the extreme and make it funny. There are people like right there, and you don't want them anywhere near you.
No, and they're very scary people too sometimes.
Clearly, I can understand her not feeling comfortable in her skin at times because she's a tomboy. She can't help it. That's the way she's built.
And we get to find out that her mum's actually had a bit of input in that. So
and this could have been based on her own life experiences, but she's turned it into something positive because I don't feel like I'm being preached to.
No, I mean, no, not at
all.
But
at the same time, I can sympathize. I can see myself in Low Leary because I've always been an old duck myself. And that's, she doesn't have to be exactly the same as me for me to get inspiration.
Yeah, absolutely.
I can see a bit of myself in Minogue because he has that sort of cavalier attitude to things. It doesn't care about being PC. So I can see that bit of, the rebellious side of me going, nah, I'm not playing this game. You know? So there's two people halfway across the world, never met before, completely different upbringing, whatever, and I can get something from them.
You can connect, connect and relatability,
but
right?
They don't have to be exactly the same as me to connect with them.
No, exactly. I know, right? It's insane.
Look at our team here. We can be more different people if we tried.
Oh, I know. Completely.
All of us are completely different.
Yeah.
But funny enough, we'll have a common goal of just enjoying life and trying to do the best we can, and we've all connected.
Exactly.
I don't agree with us putting everybody in a box and everything has to be rah straight down the line. You know, it's our differences and our foibles and our mistakes and all that makes us unique and gives us all an interesting story to tell.
Yeah, absolutely. Everybody's got a story. Yeah.
And this is basically this story's been told before. Bunch of people headed out with their mates. The car crashed. They've crossed over the other side, but they're missing their mate because they feel like they're not complete.
Yeah.
Because they don't quite understand. And this is
Yeah, no, it's quite sad.
But
But
is
it
that not
was
the whole point of being a ghost? Is unfinished business?
yes, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it is. So it was very relatable, as in, that and souls that haven't rested can't move on. So and their friend survived. So yeah, they're coming back for their friend. That's kind of cool and kind of sad and kind of funny. It's
Yep.
a lot roller coaster of emotions in this one.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I love the fact they arrest two of them and then they're like, don't tell them they're ghosts because they'll just walk out of the car.
I
Just
know.
because they don't know they're ghosts is why we can handcuff them and put them in because they still think they're on a jolly night out.
Yes, I know. Hilarious.
And of course,
Oh.
Parker ruins it because he's an idiot.
Oh. Yeah, he did. Oh,
He
yeah, no,
reminds
you're
me,
dead.
when Cameron and I covered Black Christmas, Parker reminds me of the desk sergeant.
Really?
The whole, the desk sergeant's an idiot and he's always going to screw things up. And even they're going, right,
of course.
Can you ring her and not freak her out? Can you do that one thing while we get over there to sort it out? And the desk sergeant, no, I was told not to ring you to panic you, but here, I'm going to panic you. Just...
Yeah, that sounds like Parker.
Yeah.
So. There must be a lot of them out there.
There is. If you've ever, like I said, if you've lived life, you're going to meet these sort of people.
Yeah. I only meet very briefly, then move away from that person.
Yeah.
When you
That's
meet
why
someone
I'm not good
what
at
they're
being
like.
Because I'd rather just do the thing myself.
Yeah.
Than have someone.
Yeah.
And also, I don't get the having to motivate people, as in somebody just wants to stand there or somebody just completely switched off. Like, why are you even bothering?
Yeah.
It's like,
I
shouldn't have to motivate you to be.
What's the point? Yeah.
Yeah.
That person should have their own drive, and their own.
Yeah, but
use their initiative.
That was a feeling of me when I was younger because I didn't understand the 80-20 rule.
Right.
20% of people do most of the work. It doesn't matter whether it's a club.
Anything.
It's, it's the.
Yep.
Even look at this, when we started, I had hundreds of people in the sort of group.
Yep.
More and more were joining, but nobody was engaging.
Yeah.
And
exactly.
It was a small core of people.
Yep.
Come back and get involved, etc. There's no point getting frustrated at the hundreds. It's like, why is here if you aren't getting involved?
Yeah.
But it's you have to go through the hundreds to get to the small core.
Yes.
It's taken
absolutely.
me a long time to learn that, for example. That's just a thing of people. It's a people thing.
Well, yeah, that's right. Yep. People are complicated species. Yes, we are.
Well, I used to get upset by that sort of stuff and throw the towel in and throw my teddy bear in the corner.
Oh, well, you've grown up since then.
Yeah. But yeah, of course, the party wagon, Minogue has to be the one that gets in the party wagon with the ghosts.
Oh, yes.
And get the scruffy hands as well. It's always going to be Minogue.
Yeah, absolutely. This actually took me back to the mushroom scene with O'Leary with the lightsabers, and she was, oh god, that's one of oh wow. I'm gonna have to watch that one again because that was so good.
Just for that scene, just them going bonkers. It was fun.
I know, but it's kind of comes into this one as well, sort of thing. Like, I don't know how they connect, but they kind of connect in a way. They were kind of quite similar. Yeah.
Well, they keep the characters consistent.
They really do.
You always know how the character's going to act.
Yes. Yeah. But they do still surprise us. They still surprise us with some little things that they do. Yeah.
But then again, this is where we'll have a moment of O'Leary is then stuck with Parker as her partner.
Oh, am I Minogue now? Am I going to be Minogue now? No.
Never.
You're just sitting in the passenger seat, dude.
But it's that sort of thing of, oh, right, we'll have our problems, but oh my God, it could be so much worse.
It could be so much worse, yes. Get out of the car, I want my Minogue back. Yeah, he went about AWOL.
So he's actually the horror element of this episode.
Yeah, Parker.
It's actually Parker's a horror element. The thought of him either living with you or being your partner, you know, and work every day, like being that close to you, like that's the true horror of this.
Oh, absolutely. You know what? He kind of reminds me of Colin from What We Do in the Shadows.
Colin Robinson,
he's there. Yeah. He's there when you don't expect him to. You look around and he's there, and it's like, oh God.
Here's the difference, though. Colin Robinson understands what he is, and he plays on it.
Yes. Well, he's a vampire, so he's very onto it.
He's actually he understands he's playing a character, as in it's Colin Robinson playing the character of he dresses now because that's how he feeds.
Yeah, exactly. But there's a difference. Yeah.
Where Parker isn't. Parker's just that, force of nature.
Yeah, I bet he was bullied at school. Never mind, Parker.
Yeah, but at the same time, people probably just stayed away from him. Here's about at the end, though, when they finally meet, God, can't remember his name, but the missing person. Winneboot, right?
Winneboot, yep.
Winneboot, right? And they all get together and finally have the chat and stuff.
Yeah.
What was that spelled out on their bellies?
You know what?
G-O-R. I had to pause and go back.
G-O-R-I-W-I !
Exclamation mark.
Now, I did look, and I'm thinking it could have to do with where's or Rewi. So Rewi, which is R-I-R-I. I've looked it up, and it's supposed to be.
Is that R-I-W?
Yes, I think that's what it is, because they're going to a Sevens game and they're dressed up as Wally. And Rewi is a Kiwi that goes on adventures and does stuff around the place. So I'm not too sure.
Is that the name of the team?
Yes, see, I don't know, because it could be the Waikato rugby team as well. It could be an
but maybe they're not using the exact same name.
Yeah, exactly.
They use the locations that don't use exactly the same name to anchor it in. No, it's just that slightly off. Like,
so yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think it was a bit of a mix of the rugby team and maybe because it's go. I think it's just got to do with the Wally thing. Yeah.
I can't play Sevens to save my life. That's all the fast people. That's a game for the backs.
Yeah, wow.
It's not. That was a game invented to give the backs something to do, because if you're a prop forward, that's what I was. I was number 3.
Oh my God.
15s all the way, because that's where the smash.
Yeah.
And then do all the wrestling, and it's the backs that do all the run stuff. Where Sevens is brutal. It's just.
It is.
You don't get many forwards joining the Sevens team.
Well, no, you don't. Yeah. Oh God. I never went to the Sevens. Too many drunk people for my liking.
No, it's the thing is, what I have those they don't even half the pitch. It's the same. They're playing a full size pitch.
I know.
Well, half the players.
I know. It's very, very, very. It's very popular, obviously, because we have it once a year. But no.
Yeah, it's not.
We were up.
I'm a 15s player. Always will be.
Oh, well, it's I can't watch Sevens. It's not. It's. I can watch rugby. I can watch an All Black game from start to finish, but not a Sevens. It's just shorter match and everything. But I'm not into it.
No, like I said, I think it's something just invented to give the backs something to do to make them feel wanted.
I think you're right. Yeah.
All the backs in a rugby game is they're the ones that run up the sides. That's it.
That's right.
They're standing off most of the game to that one pass, because it's the forwards. We're the ones. It's a busy wrestling game for the forwards.
That's right. Complete opposite with the Sevens. Yeah.
I remember when I last I was in my 30s, and I'd actually got invited to play for a rugby team, and I hadn't played in a couple of years, and I sort of got back into it. And I remember my first match, I was going to be a sub and maybe come on the second half. 5 minutes into the game, their forwards got broken. It's like, you're on. I'm like, oh my God, okay, right, that's it.
Oh my!
Straight into it again. I'm like, okay, got my wife at the time hated me because I was coming in every Saturday.
Oh God! Head concussion.
But if you're going to play, you play.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
God.
There's no if, buts, or maybes. If you're going to play the game, that's how you get injured, is by not committing.
Yeah, I know. I've told all my kids, no, you can't play rugby.
Why?
Because of the concussions. Oh, no, I've met people who've died from concussions from rugby.
Well,
yeah,
like
it's
saying,
not nice.
Never get on a skateboard, never jump on a car, never do,
Rugby's, I reckon rugby's right up there with boxing. Skateboarding and all that's just, I mean, you hurt yourself, but you're not going to break your freaking neck, are you? Unless you do something stupid. But rugby's full on just concussion after concussion. Bang, bang, bang. Yeah, no, I wrap my children in bubble wrap.
Yeah, they're gonna be blue hairs when they grow up.
Yeah, no, they're not. No, my daughter's doing gymnastics. Oh, no, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
They're going to be out protesting, gluing themselves to pavements.
No.
Because Mummy
my daughter, Mummy has let my daughter goes to the gym and she's on the beam and she's jumping off bloody high things, and I'm okay. I'm okay with that. But no, I don't know. I'm just rugby is just I don't know. I think it's dangerous, but hey, it's fun to watch. It gives guys something to do with their testosterone, and it brings countries together. Really,
right? Let me give an example. Look at the footballers. They trip over their shoelaces, they're crying and rolling about and all that, and it's pathetic to watch.
Yeah, but
they've killed their own sport because it just got worse and worse.
Yeah.
If somebody smashes you in the rugby pitch, what's the next thing to do? The opposite team. They put their hand out to help you up.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And nothing. You play hard, but you don't use dirty tricks or anything. It's hard play.
Yeah. No, it's only the South Africans that are dirty players. Sport,
really, over the number of incidents are low.
I know they are.
It's like a car, right? Car crashes don't end up in the news every day because they're such a regular thing. But a plane crash does because it's a rare occurrence. But then everybody says, ban flying, do this, do that. It's the same as rugby. You look at the number of games held at all levels, and professional rugby doesn't have anywhere near the injuries that club rugby does. That's why I played club rugby.
No,
because nobody's thinking about careers. They're just there to play a game.
Yeah, exactly.
So we all go harder at it. So we'll get busted up more than. It's the same as bare knuckle boxing versus professional boxing.
Oh, God. Yeah.
That's why I was saying club rugby's brutal compared to professional stuff.
Hell yeah.
That's it. You flipping get on it. Nobody's died in the years I've played.
No, of course not.
It all gets blown out of proportion. Back to the whole fear thing. But the worst thing you do is wrap people up in cotton wool because it breeds resentment.
Oh yeah, no, I know.
And it comes out in all the wrong ways.
That's exactly right. It can actually have the opposite effect later on.
And then they start because they feel like they've lost out and haven't been channeled properly. Because what's the first thing you're taught in rugby is how to A, tackle, B. No, in fact, the first thing you're taught is to take a tackle.
How to take a tackle, yeah.
How to take a tackle and it's done in mats. That's the first thing you do before you progress anywhere else.
Yep, true.
Half a session is tackling because it becomes just inbuilt. You don't even think about it.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Like a bloody American football. They think because they've got their armor on, they're invincible, so they break themselves.
Oh, God, I know.
They headbutt first and then they wonder why they're all getting broken.
I know. That's
What's the safer game?
They're all as bad as each other.
No, that's fear's useful, but it's never let it rule you.
No, don't let it rule you.
Like Parker.
No, yeah, exactly. Living at home with mummy at 40.
Yeah, don't do that.
Don't do that.
There you go. Once again, another philosophical episode.
Yes, you have a way of bringing those out of me.
I think it's just the material in the conversation.
I think so. Yeah.
that's what I like doing about that. That's what I like about this sort of format is it's about the conversation. That's what you do down the pub. If you're talking about something, it makes you think of something else, and that's what the whole conversation's about. I'm trying to bring us back. Not everything has to be an X feed of 250 characters, short, sharp bursts. You can have conversations, and that's the whole point.
Oh, and I love to talk. I love
this is what
talking
brings
with
people
you.
together, our common interests, and looking at series and films and other art forms and that, and just bring out the conversation and not letting it stop,
Yes. Oh, God.
Must get the point number 3 on the list. Must get the point number 4. Oh, must not go out. I'm not about that'd be boring.
No. No, definitely would.
And that's why people are becoming attention deficit right now. And the videos, like they used to be a minute was too long now for a video. Now 30 seconds is too long. And they want the videos condensed into 10 seconds. And it's like, really? Flashing, really? Just lights flashing at different colors. That's what people are going to devolve into.
Yep. They're going that way. Yep. Oh, wow.
But there you go. That was a lot of fun. We are back with What We Do in the Shadows.
Yes, we are.
So we'll be seeing how that goes. We're still carrying on with the Guillermo saga of the Van Helsing.
Yes.
And
Bloodline. Yes, couple of other things. Yes.
Yep.
Exciting. Look forward to those.
So we'll get that set up and join them for that, folks. And obviously, if you have watched past season 6, don't spoil it.
Please.
So be respectful when you come on the channel.
No yes, Cameron. Oh, well.
There you go. Dale, thanks as always. Great to be having you on board.
Thanks for having me. That's all good.
Yep. Just easy to say, until next time, keep updated with the channel, do the technical things, and remember to keep it creepy, keep it horrific.